The Z06 is smoking. We got a man down. Hey, what's good, YouTube? Today's gonna be a little bit of a different day. We're going on a drive with some local drivers here. We got all sorts of cool cars. There's gonna be more showing up, but let me show you. And I'm gonna try to get some POV footage while we're actually on the road. But this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna put the CTR to the test. Yeah, you got the S2K here, nice AT2. You got my CTR. Nice M4, of course a 911, looking sharp. This is another M4, nice, and some Caymans. I think more cars are about to show up now, so we'll see what we get. And your boy is rocking his custom Type R shirt with the cross for the grace, the salvation of Jesus Christ. C6 Z06 is sick. Z06 sick. You know this is good when the cops want to be a part of the meet. Look at this. Can you give it a rev? Let's give it a rev. Oh, man. Nice. Look, man, this is the community right here. The cops are good sports. They're out. Man, so gotta do rap. Woo! We got more showing up. In God we trust. You see this? Boom. Yeah, we're for real out here. Guards red. Cayman. Is that a GT4? Yeah, it's a GT4. Nice to meet you, officer.
God bless you, brother.
God bless you, man. Be safe out there.
There's no lights on.
All right, we got the new Z joining us. That's what's up. Very nice. So the owner has already done coilovers. She's done exhaust, put a little lip kit on, and it still has its temp tags. What am I doing with the Civic? All right. So we're on the road now, and yeah, the drive is beginning. Again, I'll try to get some footage once we get on these driving roads. We got some great cars out there. There's that Z in front of me. I don't know if we can see it fully here, but I'm excited about this. It's good to be a part of a drive club so you can get out and partake in the passion. It's gorgeous sunrise.
I got a radar going out.
is being with people that appreciate the art of driving. I did a video on the art of driving before, and admittedly, you know, I was just sitting in traffic talking about it, but to actually be out on the road, steering wheel in hand, shifter in hand, getting to stretch your car's legs, it is an art form. It is a hobby. It is a passion. Those that know what I'm talking about, I know you can relate. Especially when it's with all different makes and models. You're getting to see what each one can do when pushed. But don't be foolish, right? You save that for the racetrack. Right now we're cruising through a small little town here. We had a section of some nice curves, and the Civic Type R does not disappoint. One of the most common complaints about this car from some enthusiasts is that, oh, you know, it's front wheel drive. I covered it in my last video, and it's still true today. You know, it's looked at as a downside, but think of it like this. This car is so good that it shouldn't be defined by its drivetrain. It shouldn't be the Civic Type R, but it's front wheel drive. It should just be Civic Type R. The level of performance it offers overshadows the perceived drivetrain. In fact, the front wheel drive characteristic of this, because it does everything so well, it makes it more fun. It looks like we got some good turns coming up here. I don't want to make the Z worry too much. There we go. I lost the Porsches behind me. There they are. They're coming. That Z06 up there is sick. It's track prepped. The owner was telling me that he's had all sorts of issues with the diff through the period of ownership. I mean, he tracks it pretty heavily. But that's not a reflection of the car, because that LS7 engine is a lot of fun. I think he had the issue with the valves he even mentioned, which is a known issue, but you know, all these high-end performance cars, they always have something. Oh, looks like we're picking up the speed here. Thing I'm worried about is the rock chips flying up, because these Type Rs, the front is notorious for getting all chipped up because the paint is weak. And yeah, I'm hearing a bunch of things hit my car. But it's all good. You gotta pay to play. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we're braking in the turn over there. But this just wants to go for it. My buddy Jawad up there in the AP2, he's getting it. These are some of the best driving roads in North Texas. Right now I'm on a straight. There's a whole section that I didn't record, but who knew that such flatlands could have some fun driving roads. It's open country, man. God is good. Look at this, man. This is gorgeous. The Z is not pulling away from me. So yeah, like I was saying back there, before I got pummeled by a bunch of rocks, and I can't really see the red line with the POV camera where I have it sitting. So I'm literally depending on the sound. I can kind of see the shift lights, so that's helpful, which is an amazing feature in this car. The shift lights, it goes a long way when you're starting to push it, especially for, again, I'm wearing a POV camera, but this car is phenomenal. You can push it. Well, some of the cars, most of the cars here on this drive actually have a higher limit than this car, but this one is very confidence inspiring and stable with its aero, with its design, that I'm able to push a lot more easily. That Z up there is actually on coilover, so I'm sure it's a lot more dialed in than stock, because I know the stock configuration is more of a grand touring type of car. So I think the driver, you know, is definitely in a better position. This car doesn't necessarily understeer by any means, but when you're going at it, you feel like you can keep the pedal down a lot further than you can in that Z up there, for sure. Even that C6 Z06. That's one of the beauties of this. That does not get old. The Z06 is smoking. We got a man down. Man, we were just talking about issues. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we pulled off back here. Yeah. How are we doing with rock chips?
My car is always covered in chips.
Is it? I heard some nasty ones. I was like, no. Yeah, mainly bugs. Yeah, mainly bugs.
Yeah. My car, the guy that had my car before, it's just, I don't know if he like raced it, but it's covered in chips.
Hey, at least it's Porsche paint though. Porsche paint's actually pretty good. Honda paint is not as good.
Soft as hell.
Yeah, super soft.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure I lost IQ driving behind the Corvette.
Yeah,
Fuel everywhere.
yeah, yeah. Are you high?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have my windows down most of the time. We're halfway down.
How does the Civic look from behind?
Pretty sick.
Does it?
You said you're done at 9? Here's this.
And then I'll get my son and then come back and meet you guys at
breakfast?
yeah, because that's right near my house.
Oh,
so
nice. Okay. Maybe what I could do is I could have Gerald take the rest of the group, and I'll stay with Mike in the car.
You don't stay. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
No, it's good.
No, seriously. I mean, there's nothing I'm going to do. Yeah.
Yeah,
seriously.
no, I just don't want you to be here on your own.
I don't want to. Go.
He's got plenty of YouTube instructionals you can watch.
Seriously.
Sure?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Well, this is good as photo op as any, so.
yeah,
This is what the odds are.
yep. Race car problems. We're gonna take a picture because again, this is it. Yeah, ended sooner than we had anticipated since we got a man down. But yeah, let's go get a picture.
Make the firewall from scratch. I made the mini tubs in the back. In the process of fitting quarter panels right now so I can get the back spacing measurements for the wheels.
Wow,
So I can cut the rear end to length.
you're doing it bit by bit.
Oh yeah.
What is your estimated time for completion for this?
Maybe another year.
Man, you don't see them like this anymore.
No, not at all. You see the turbos, they're huge. There's one of them right there. The other one's still in the box. They're Nelson Racing engine. 76,
Oh, up there?
Twin 76 millimeter turbos.
Oh wow, yeah.
They're liquid cooled and oil cooled.
That's sick.
And then
And this is just gonna be your cruiser?
it's gonna be a track car that you can for road course stuff. So I'm building it to the rule book for the Optima Challenge series.
Really?
So it'll have full cage in it and harnesses, fire suppression, and all that.
Wow.
It's running. I got one of those big 12.6-inch Holley Pro dashes that are going at all touch screen for the engine setup, for the engine management, and it'll be a good time. There's my mock-up block over there that I use for fitting everything up.
I think you're understating it. You said it'll be a good time. No, it's gonna be better than a good time, man. That's
And I've got a face-plated T56 Magnum with that's been separated over to sequential.
yeah.
In the box there that goes in the car. And then my intercooler I'm gonna finish.
Yeah.
I just gonna make the end tanks for it. Radiator. Bunch of random stuff sitting around for it.
This is what a car guy's garage looks like, folks. You see this? This is how it looks. This is how it should be.
Full of equipment.
If it was all nice and neat, then I would doubt this guy was really about the life, but
Oh, yeah.
he's about it. He's machining, he's this a full-on engineer.
English wheel for making panels.
Yeah, wow.
Bead rollers, tubing benders, tubing rollers, laser cleaning machine. Yeah, it keeps me busy. Big powder coating oven for doing most stuff.
If you can't find the tool in this garage, then you probably don't belong near a car.
Yeah. You don't find a tool, make one.
Even better.
Yeah.
Nah, beautiful. Bill, thanks, man. This is
Yeah, no problem.
nice.
I need to find something to put these in. A bucket, probably.
Do you make it out to Summit often?
I'm out there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like all the control arms. So like there's all the control arms for the front. They go in. We'll cut all this out, welded in so I can do 4 coil rotors. I just got done getting a different set of springs, different spring rate for the front. And then the rear is it's all cantilever suspension. So that's a torque arm setup. So I had to machine the Watts link for the rear. So I use a Watts link instead of like a panhard bar. So it'll keep it perfectly centered so I can tuck the wheels closer to the quarter panel before I put it together, before it goes in so it can't shift side to side. And it'll be a full fabricated 9-inch, which, where did I put the rear end? Oh, it's right here. The housin's right there. But I machine lock plates, so it'll have lock plates to lock the back in place so it's adjustable. So you just tighten the bolt, move it to the next tooth, put it wherever you need to put it for a pinion angle. And then I use a lot, and then made all my own long arms and that. And made this as a support for the pinion. Hold the power to keep it from flexing. And then, what it?
Yeah, that's about it. This is
A lot of stuff.
that's it.
A lot of stuff I buy.
Yeah.
I go on eBay and old ARCA cars, which is like the pre-series for NASCAR. You can buy all their suspension stuff. So I run ARCA style sway bars. So you can get any configuration you want and any diameter bar, and that's how you change it to adjust the stiffness for the sway bars. So I have these in like, I don't know, 10 different sizes in like 30 thou increments. And so you can tune it, dial in the suspension really close, and they're cheap. The parts are really cheap. So for like this sway bar with the end links, $120
wow.
on eBay.
Get out.
Yeah, you can. I do that a lot for like repurpose stuff from like ARCA cars or NASCAR stuff.
Yeah. Well, Bill, it's been a pleasure, man. Sorry about your car today, man.
Oh, it's an easy fix.
Yeah, but that's real race car stuff. Real engineer, real race car, real car stuff with our friends.
This is on the line is what they're here to fix it. So.
There it is. He will fix it. All right, folks. Well, that concludes today's video. I just got done hanging out with Bill in his garage after dropping him back off at home. Since you saw his C6 was a casualty of today's drive, so it cut it short for me. I think everybody else is still out on the road, but that's okay. I'm gonna go pick up my son and we're gonna meet for breakfast. But hopefully, you got a good value out of today's video, and you learned a thing or two from Bill being a real engineer. That's quite fun. But yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you and your family. I am out.